So now I'm going to take some blue fondant. I chose like a sky blue right here. Let's see something. I think this, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find where the front is because this is not the front. I think this is the front. Okay, we're back to the front now. I'll get a wet paper towel and clean that in a little bit. Alright, so here's my blue fondant. I'm going to need this as well. And again, if you have the luxury of a sheeter, good for you. So my rolling pen. I like my my ribbon and bows to be a little bit thicker than how I lay the fondant on. So I'm not going to roll it out as thin. And sometimes, depending on how much, if you're in a rush, you can put some gum paste in with the fondant, 50-50. And that way the ribbon, the bow will hold much faster. But if you have time, you could just use fondant. That'll be fine. Give it a few, like a day or so to harden up really well. You could actually make the bow ahead of time. Okay. I think we're good here. Alright. This is another Wilton tool. I like this tool. It gives you straight lines, straight ribbons. Instead of you trying to eyeball it and taking it off course on one side, this gives you a straight, and it has the measurement. So this is 1 inch, and you can put the design on the ends here. If you come closer, you can see. But I'm not going to do the design. You know, your ribbon will have little ridges on it. But I'm just going to use the straight one. And just take it straight up. Here, let me move some of this out of your way so you can see. Alright. See how straight that is? Sometimes you'll have these little frayed edges, and I just like to do like that, you know, tuck them in some so you can have a clean look on your cake. Alright. So, because it is warm, this will adhere by itself. But this here is glue. What's made with gum paste, just a pea-sized piece of gum paste dropped in some water. You could stir it up and put it right in the center, about here. Now, if you like, we do have a ruler. If you would like to measure where your center is. So this is 6 inches, so we measured perfectly, right on the 3. Or you can use some Crisco, some shortening, and put it on. Sometimes the water leaves a stain depending on what color you use. The shortening actually, here's some shortening I use. Just take a little on your hand, your finger, put it like this, and it will stick. And if you put, you know, more than what you really need, it'll dry up and you won't see it. Alright, I'm putting it on the back. Okay. I put some on the front over top since you decided to go with shortening now. Paper towel. Alright. So we're going to take our bow. Well, it's not a bow yet. We're going to do this. Bring it around here. And it's sticking. Very good. Now let's take our pizza cutter. Take that across there. And I don't have enough so I'm going to have to knead this out again. Let me move some of that out of your way. But normally you will roll enough out so that you don't have to keep doing this. Alright. Then just take it up. Pizza cutter, take off that edge, and Crisco. I'm gonna go up this side. All right. So, I'm going to stop this just to save some of your fondant. I'll stop that there. And I'm going to stop this here. Okay. Now you can overlap it if you want, but I just, you know, save a little bit of fondant. Alright.